What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Will's Bills Fam. Today is Monday, July 19th, and we are gonna can some salmon. Or I should say, I am gonna can some salmon because Jesse is at work and the salmon is thawed and needs to be prepped and pressure cooked ASAP. So the kids are cleaning their room and I'm gonna take advantage of some alone-ish time to get this job done. Right now is about when the reds are running down in Kenai, I think. And so one of Jesse's coworkers who's just an avid fisherman, goes every year and gets a ton of fish. And so we got his last year fish that they didn't use and I guess want to make room for this year's fish in their freezer. And so that's a nice perk to having friends that like to fish, is that you usually get their last year's meat, or the hunters, you get their last year's meat that they don't use and it's still really good. So I have about 60 mason jars, half-pint mason jars that I'm hoping to fill up with this batch and hopefully have it last us all year like last year's canning did. So it's a long process, maybe 3, 4, 5 hours, I don't know. So I'm gonna get everything prepped and just gonna set the camera up, and I will make sure to time lapse all of it so it's not a 5-hour video. So here's the cooler full of reds that we're going to be working with. We have been using Jesse's parents' pressure cooker for the last year, but it's down in Hope, and so we found this guy for $60 on Craigslist from a real cute old couple. So, and it's like pretty much brand new, so stoked on that. Here's our half-pint jars. Stoked on this. We picked up a legit fillet knife, which I'm hoping makes my job a lot easier when we take the skin off, because some people can their salmon with skin on, but we don't really like that. So pumped to use this. Last year I used a really dull fillet knife that we found at the cabin, so hoping that this goes faster. All right, so we've got to go run a couple errands. I'm gonna put some salt and some other seasonings in these jars and get them sealed up. And then when we get back, start the cook. It is the next morning and I'm exhausted. I stayed up till 2. And then whenever Jess works overnight, I just can't sleep. So I was exhausted when I laid in bed, and then I laid there for like 2 hours. So I'm going on a couple hours of sleep, pretty darn tired, but the salmon's going great. We're just finishing up the last batch, which will put us at like 70 half-pint jars of salmon for the year. So I'm pretty stoked on that, and we'll let you know how our flavors turned out. I tried a couple new flavors and seasonings, so I guess we'll let Jess be the judge of what he thinks. We got some jalapeno flavored, some Old Bay seasoning, jalapeno, and then under that is a soy and brown sugar batch. All right, hope you guys enjoyed this quick video on us canning salmon. We will see you guys on the next one.